Hi, this is Chuck Lavazzi for Chuck's Culture Channel and KDHX FM in St. Louis. And here I am speaking with Eric Williams and Sharon Hunter, who are going to be doing a show called A Little Song, A Little Dance, A Little Seltzer Down Your Pants at New Jewish Theater, December 18th and 19th. And they're here to talk about what the heck that show is about anyway. I personally want to know if there's going to be any seltzer down anyone's pants, but guys, welcome to Chuck's Culture Channel.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
And of course, Sharon and I know each other from the St. Louis theater scene. And Eric, I had never met before, but I do know from reading the information at New Jewish Theater that you have a career of some consequence in New York and elsewhere, and that you have appeared at the J in the past. So.
Yes, I'm actually a St. Louis native, and then I moved to New York. I was there for close to 15 years, and I just moved to Los Angeles a month ago. So I'm reporting live from a new apartment and, trying to get it all settled here.
All right. You're bi-coastal.
I mean, I'm officially, I would say Angelino, but the dream is to become officially bi-coastal and have my Upper West Side abode, have my Malibu house. So I'll keep you posted on that one.
Of course.
Okay. Well, I guess the first thing I should ask for people who, there's got to be someone out there who's never seen Mary Tyler Moore. So for those folks, if you could explain the title of the show, one of you, both of you, I don't care.
I mean, all I know is that I do know the reference of the seltzer down your pants is from the Mary Tyler Moore show, where it is one of the greatest episodes of all time, where she's trying not to laugh. But I really don't have much of a background besides that. I do know that Eddie Caulfield, who is producing this event, he is an amazing producer, creator, director, and he wanted this event to be really just a night of fun. And I think that Sharon and I are going to be giving different doses of fun in different ways. And I don't know, Sharon, do you have a better way to explain the title from that?
Well, I was thinking, the song and dance part, we came up with an idea that would be like you were saying, Chuck, about vaudeville and how vaudeville and the music of Broadway then translated into movies. And so we had song and dance, great movies and films from the 30s and the 40s and the 50s. So they wanted the Great American Songbook. But I thought, hey, how about a song and dance bent to that, so that you're incorporating the movies with that. So I'm doing a lot of the songs of all of those great composers that took their work from Broadway and vaudeville to films. So Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, Judy Garland, songs of that nature. And I'm doing actually a song and dance medley, a Judy medley, things that will bring back wonderful memories and emotions and make people feel good, because Lord knows, Chuck, that's what we need more than anything right now, more than you and I have talked about this for the last couple of years with the task force. Bring them back to theater.
Yeah, we should mention Sharon heads up the St. Louis theater community pandemic task force. And so we've been having meetings since early 2020, I guess.
Yeah, April of 2020. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. Bless you both. Come on now. Get some people back to theater. And also the fact that Sharon heads up Moonstone Theater Company, and the fact that I get to collaborate with Sharon, I'm just so excited, because I think St. Louis is such an amazing town in so many ways. And I think that this is going to be a night that celebrates that. And I feel so proud to be from St. Louis and to be able to return to perform for a room of people that are my community and my friends and my family. And I think, like Sharon said, to bring joy to this specific community is going to be such an important night, because we've all been missing that live magic of performance. And this is my first time performing live since the pandemic. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I can't believe it's coming up really soon.
Yeah, it is. And indeed it is. I mean, as we're recording this, it's a week away.
No pressure.
Yeah. So Sharon and I were talking a bit before I started the recording for this meeting, and it seems that what we really have coming up is really two separate shows, right? I mean, Sharon's going to do a show and you're going to do a show, basically.
Yeah, we're gonna have it kind of, the night's gonna take you on a journey where one of us really shows our artistry. We're gonna kind of transition it into the other person, that in a nice seamless way. But I do think, like you say, there are gonna be many different vibes of entertainment. While Sharon's doing the song and dance and the old movie musicals, I'm gonna be doing some classic things, but also maybe focusing on the Seltzer and the aforementioned pants, and trying to bring some comedy of things that speak to me from the past, and also maybe things that are a little more current. An example that is a little spoiler for the show is that I doing this performance in St. Louis is so meaningful, like I said, because I, as an adult, have been able to embrace the things that make me me. However, growing up, when I was younger, I'd be maybe embarrassed or self-conscious about certain parts of who I am. And so an example of that is, all I wanted was to be able to be a Disney princess, sing a princess song. And so I'm doing a full medley of Disney princess material, and I just cannot wait to take some years off of therapy by doing that on stage.
Yeah, the music of the films. There you go.
Exactly. There we go, Sharon,
Yeah,
the music
see?
of the films. Thank you.
Yes, that's exciting.
I don't know a single person involved in the performing arts who really was able to fully express themselves as a youngster.
Totally.
It's part of the
I
territory.
think that's actually, it's true, because, and probably why I think people love watching performances, watching adults perform, is because they have been able to express things of their personalities that maybe a lot of people don't feel comfortable doing, especially on a stage. And so I think that this show, while it is very much about entertainment, I think it's also about vulnerability and connection. And I think that's why it speaks so much to right now, because a lot of us have been missing that feeling of connection by being inside for all of these months. And so I am so grateful to Eddie for making this happen, because it sounds like the crowds that are going to be there and the material that Sharon and I get to put up, it's just going to be very positive energy all around.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
nice
so
to come back to that and to
Definitely.
make people
Sharon,
happy.
tell us, okay, give us an idea, Sharon, what is your part of the show going to be like?
For me, you mean me personally?
Yeah, because
Again, songs that are reminiscent of the films of that era of the 30s and 40s and 50s, great composers that incorporated song and dance. I know I was raised on that. My mother plopped me in front of a television and said, "You need to watch these kinds of films because they'll make you feel good." You know, my mother was originally a tap dancer professionally when she was a teenager. So she wanted me to see all the great tap dancers and all the song and dance men. So I've found songs that are close to my heart that I can do for everyone, and just my love of Judy Garland, my love of, you know, just great composers like Irving Berlin and the Gershwins and Rodgers and Hart, and really do some of that, because I think the nostalgia is what we need right now. And I know for a fact that, you know, we've had rough times in our lives over so many years with wars and depression and all of that. And really the last couple of years with COVID has sort of put us right back in that kind of a situation where we're dealing with something that's happening collectively to everybody. And so we're just trying to come out of that now. And the one thing that was the thread that always made people feel good was music. So if we can do that, you know, if Eric and his style and his comedy, my style can do that, then I think we're doing our job.
so Eric, we know you're going to do a Disney princess medley, but are there any other spoilers you'd like to give us?
It's actually, no, I'm doing an hour of Disney princess. I'm kidding. I definitely have some classic songs as well that kind of bridge the gap between some of the comedy and Sharon's material. And a lot of what I'm doing is taking inspiration from my time growing up in St. Louis. I really want to honor that by, you know, example being, one of the first shows I ever really did growing up was in St. Louis. I did Fiddler on the Roof, and especially at the New Jewish Theater. How could I not? So pulling out A Miracle of Miracles, pulling out, I might even have a mini Italian aria moment that I learned while I was growing up, learning how to sing in St. Louis from my voice teacher here. And also kind of taking into my present where I have no choice but to sing a selection from one of my biggest credits. I played Buddy the Elf in the Broadway tour of Elf the Musical. And so I feel like only fair that I sang the swan song from that show. And in addition to that, a little spoiler as well is that one of my favorite things about St. Louis is my family who are there, and I have one grandparent in St. Louis. My one living grandparent, we call him Poppy. He is 92 years old. His name is Maurice Williams, and he is, one of the best people I know. And I am really dedicating a lot of this show to him, and he will be in the audience, and I will be singing some old songs that he has imparted to me, and things that I think will really make the audience feel entertained, but also the last spoiler is that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna add a last minute addition to sing a Sondheim song to honor the passing of Stephen Sondheim, because it just feels like I have this opportunity to perform live, and again, I don't want to miss that opportunity, especially in front of my St. Louis community.
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Yeah, we've got a lot of family coming for this too, both of us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a nice way to bridge that gap and have family there and friends there, and that'll be a nice way to celebrate this time of year as well for everybody.
Definitely.
Yeah, we need to feel good. We need a little Christmas, right this very minute.
Hanukkah, Christmas, both.
And Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and all of that. Yes,
All of that.
Yeah, the Festival of Lights. Who's your? We should mention this. Who's your music director for the show?
Ron McGowan, who is, as you know, Chuck, very well, on the faculty of the Conservatory at Webster University, an amazing pianist, an amazing accompanist. He's one of the best.
Yeah, we should say Ron, among other things, is the music director for one of the two regular open mics that are held at the Blue Strawberry locally. He does his on the first Tuesday of each month. I'm throwing a plug in for him, he and Ken Haller. And yes, worked with Ron before. He's a lot of fun. I guess, Eric, this would be your first chance to work with Ron? I don't know.
I believe it is. I mean, he is such like a legend in St. Louis that I would hope that I had maybe worked with him in some capacity when I was younger, but it's been so long, but I'm pretty sure this is my first time. And I know we keep saying this, but when Eddie Caulfield asked me to do this a long time ago, back, towards the beginning of the pandemic, I was just like, it was an immediate yes, because that hunger to perform and the fact that we had this amazing music director and like I get to collaborate with these people. It's like the excitement I feel is I feel just very lucky to be doing it and to be working with these people. So the short answer is I don't think I have, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, Ron and I had talked about doing something for a long, long time. So this is really nice to have a chance to, do something together, and hopefully down the line we can expand what we do for this and do like a whole 1 hour or a little over an hour thing together and bring it to like the Blue Strawberry would be nice. I would love that.
So let's just once again mention this is going to be the 18th and 19th. That's a Saturday and Sunday, yes?
Correct.
So
Saturday at 7:30 and Sunday at 2 p.m.
Okay, that's the 18th and 19th. Information at newjewishtheater.org. I want to make sure everyone gets that. And I think that's a good teaser for the show. Is there anything else you guys want to say though about this whole experience before I hit the record stop button?
Yeah, better buy tickets ASAP, and you make sure you are there, because whether you go on the Saturday night or the Sunday matinee, both are going to be special experiences that you won't forget.
Yes, and the phone number for them to call for tickets is 314-442-3283. And also I was told that they will want to see vaccination card.
Oh, good point.
And everyone will need to wear masks in the audience, to keep everyone safe, because we want it to be a wonderful experience, but we want you to be, as safe as possible while we entertain you. And I will be dressed up, and I know Eric will, so people should dress up and come and be festive and enjoy this wonderful month before we head into a new year. And
Yes, exactly, Sharon, well said.
Yeah, good health and happiness, and just a new 2022.
Yeah, Come see the show, have fun. It is, it's the season for light. It's the
Yes.
season for light and the season for seasonal joy. So what more can you want? What could be better than a little song, a little dance, a little seltzer down your pants at the JCCA? Eric Williams and Sharon Hunter, thank you so much for joining me for the chat. And this is Chuck Lavazzi for Chuck's Culture Channel and KDHX. See you next time on YouTube.
Bye. Thank you.